As Mariam was crying and running to her chalice, Ifa priest intercepted her and stopped her, telling her that this is just the beginning, that she came to the palace to do something, that her tears just began and fight just began. Hello, my lovely people. You're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and according to the time you are seeing this video. How are you doing? I hope you are good. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday. I hope your Sunday is going fine. So the alleged information reaching us right now is that Mariam is in tears as if a priest revealed that she is yet to start crying, that this is just the beginning. The beginning of crying and weeping, because for Mariam to come to the palace to start to fight innocent woman, she just dey start she never started cry. And they say that if a priest intercepted her while she was crying and running to her chalice, and if a priest called and stopped her, that she came to the palace to do something, that her tears just began and fight just began too, that everything she have sown in this palace, this is time for her to start to reap them, that she fights an innocent girl who have done her no wrong, that she stood her ground and said that the innocent girl whom God have ordained to be royalty in this palace will not breathe. And she vowed that the innocent woman that God had brought into the palace will always weep because of her, that she's just starting her own tears, that her own tears is just the beginning. Her tear is just beginning, because she came to the palace to marry Ooni of Ife as a wife, and she left her duty as a wife and started fighting QueenNaomi. And QueenNaomi is the innocent woman that she had been fighting. And because of the fact that she stood her ground and they vowed that she would not let QueenNaomi rest, that she is not, she have not started crying, because according to what we heard that Ooni of Ife rejected her Prado bullet jeep, abi Toyota Prado bullet jeep. So because of that, she was crying and weeping, saying that Ooni of Ife did not cherish her and all of that. Why Ooni of Ife was asking her, you think that buying me a gift can change my mind, abi? Buying me a gift can buy love and affection. Buying me a gift can make me change my mind over the fact that you are fighting QueenNaomi, whom have done you no wrong, abi? You are just beginning. And they say that since then, Mariam have not been at rest. Not only that, we also heard allegedly that Dr. Elizabeth's parents also stormed the palace to tell Ooni of Ife that Dr. Elizabeth is going to leave the palace if Mariam continues to stay in the palace, that Dr. Elizabeth and Mariam cannot stay in that same palace. And we all know that there is no how Ooni of Ife will allow Dr. Elizabeth to leave the palace because of Mariam. So according to what we heard allegedly, let's just forget about Mariam and Dr. Elizabeth for now. According to what they said, Ifa priest told her that she just starts the cry, that the cry, she will cry more. That it is said that anybody who beats a war drum should be ready to dance the tune, as Mariam have beat a war drum in the palace, that she should be ready to dance the tune. And when God said that, I'm just adding this one. When God said that you should not touch my anointed, you think that God was playing, abi? You should not touch my anointed and do my prophets any harm. Maybe they think that God is joking. Anyway, this is also going to those of them that always discuss men of God and women of God, saying that they are nothing, they cannot do anything, or their anointing is maybe ordinary oil. See, let me tell you, if you are that type of person that used to castigate and say a lot of bad things about men of God and women of God. There is disease from it right now because the wrath is coming. As the wrath is coming to Olori Mariam, she begin to cry, but this time around her crying is just beginning. As Ifa priest don tell her say you are just beginning dey cry because everything in the palace is fighting against Mariam right now. Because Mariam thought that pushing QueenNaomi away from her marriage will make Ooni of Ife to love them forever. They don't know that everything have expiry dates. Every kaya matter, every jazz, every juju, every babalawo and mamalawos get expiry dates. Okay, they said that if a priest told Mariam that war is just starting, that she stood against what God joined together, that what makes her think that everything will always work out for her in another woman's home, and she cannot fight God and win. Hey, no be small thing o. My people, Ifa priest don review say Mariam is just starting a war. A war just began. As Mariam is in a seriously, no be joke o. I know that this is a gist, but let me tell you, it's more than a gist, because when one make herself available to fight the anointed one, when the repercussion will come, you cannot resist it. You cannot just run from it, because there is no where are you even going to run to. Even if she runs to Epira, God is there. If she runs to USA, God is there. Where is she going to run to? For her to come to the palace and leaving the reason why she was brought into the palace, because I know that she was brought into the palace for a contract. I know say Ooni of Ife marry her, but she came there for a contract. She leaving all that she have come there to do and started fighting QueenNaomi. She's not going to go scot-free. So my people, they say that if a priest storm palace this time around, though if a priest, they say that if a priest come to do something, and when if a priest saw Mariam crying to her chalice, and they said that if a priest now use the opportunity to tell her that, madam, let me tell you, this one you are just crying, you are just beginning, this is the beginning of your cry. Because as long as you don't put mouth for lion's mouth, your hand is not going to remain the same. Yes, your hand is not going to remain the same. So you better prepare yourself for war, because there's no how you will fight God and win. Nobody fights God and win. And fighting a daughter of God is fighting God. For those of them that doesn't know that fighting a woman of God or a man of God is fighting God, let them know it right now. As Mariam is crying, this is just the beginning. As she's crying, QueenNaomi go dey rejoice. That is why we used to sing that. As it dey sweet us, it dey pain them. As it dey pain them, omo, it dey sweet us. Anyway, that is the gist o. And please don't forget that these informations are all alleged information. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell to get notified each time we upload a new gist. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.